Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Foscam cameras, specifically the SD8P. It's a 4K camera, 8 megapixel, point, tilt, and zoom. It has automatic tracking and it has person detection, vehicle detection, AI. It works very well. Of course, I don't have any vehicles in the backyard to see how the vehicle detection works, but the automatic tracking for human detection works very well. And we're going to get into the software, what comes inside the box, and what the output, the camera resolution, how well it looks at night, how well it looks in the daytime. I just having my cup of coffee here in the morning on the patio and thought I would just get out. Today we're looking at the Foscam SD8P. It's a 4K 8 megapixel UHD Wi-Fi enabled PTZ camera, point tilt zoom. So it has auto tracking. It's 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and it has a sound and a light alarm. So this is the box it comes into. It's got cloud management, cloud push, cloud playback, and cloud recording if you want to. Key features: 4K 8 megapixel 3840 by 2160. AI human detection, 4x optical zoom. It's weatherproof to IP66 rated. Support 2.4 to 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, vehicle detection, remote pan and tilt, smart home compatibility, HDR, high dynamic range, two-way audio, night vision, micro SD card, and cloud storage support. So it has a place for both. Let's see what's inside the box. We have the quick setup guide. We have the mounting template. We have a satisfied or unsatisfied card for filling out your feelings on that. Foscam warning decal right inside. So we got the power brick. And I will probably need an extension. We have the pigtail coming off the camera. We have some mounting screws with an Allen wrench, an antenna, and that looks like it's it. That is it, and a waterproof coupling. So nothing else inside the box. Let's get rid of the box. Okay, so camera. First look at the SD8P. Metal housing, feels really robust. Got your code on the bottom to scan. Looks really nice. Antenna port right here. All we need to do is mount it. I already have the software installed from my other Foscam cameras. It looks really premium. Here's a speaker on the back. Here's where you put the micro SD card under the waterproof cover. So you got your Foscam power supply, and it's nice that it is Foscam branded. That way you don't get it mixed up with any of your other products. We have screws, we have inserts, and we have an Allen wrench, Allen key, Allen wrench. And we have this interesting little dovetail. This goes for the mount. You mount this first, and then you can hang it on there and then put in the upper. So this would go this way.
What that means?
You drop it over that, fits in here like that, hangs on there, and then you can put in your upper screws. So that helps you so you don't have to put the screwdriver down here and try to get around this housing. We have the microphone on top, the main lens here that has a 4x optical zoom. We have the daylight sensor here. We have 4 spotlights, and we have two infrared LEDs. 3 screws that holds this waterproof cover on the top of this camera. And we are going to take those out now. And there is the spot for the micro SD card. Had it right the first time. Just got to give it a little wiggle. Spring loaded, snap it in. And then put the cover back on. Now we have this nice template to put on the wall. We're going to drill the holes, put in the 2 lower ones with that dovetail piece that I told you about.
You just slide that over the bracket there. And I should have set this up first.
Hello, Foscam. Wireless connection succeeded.
We're going to check out the Foscam app now with the SD8P. So I am going to click on the Foscam app, and we are going to go back to the main menu, and we have an ad that popped up. I don't need cloud storage. So here is the main app. Sorry that I have it horizontal instead of vertical, because we're just going to click into it right now. So this is the SD8P. This is the view. When you select straight to the camera, you have your selection of the menu here. For your zoom, you can do the controls, you can do audio talk, you can record, you can take a screenshot, a snapshot, or you can hit your zoom controls. Now from this menu, from this screen that is, and we have a detection on the SD4H. Oh look, my granddaughter just walked out, and the camera, you saw how fast it was. It picked her up right away. So now you can scroll the point tilt zoom camera with your finger, or you can use the controls right here. So you can go up or down, and that's how fast it does. Now let's zoom in 4 times. Let's do the zoom. And you can see my granddaughter's artwork right there on the table. And there she is right there walking around the backyard. Human detection on the SD8P. All right. She's starting her artwork for the day. She's going to have a busy day with her artwork. So this is a really good demonstration of the SD8P in action, with your messages sending you that there's action going on. And it's not set in tracking mode right now. Otherwise it would have tracked her across the patio, which it does a very good job of that. So if you go back to the main menu, let's go back to the main menu, and you click on this little box up here with the grid, that shows you all your cameras. So you can go double tap. There's the SD8P. There is the backyard. And then there's the SD8P. There's the V5P. Hold on. Where is my other camera? There we are. Okay, this is the SD4H, and it's having a connection issue. Seems like it's well, the timer's clicking, but it's showing that it's buffering, but probably because it's recording at the same time. So backyard, SD4H, and now we're pulling up the SD8P. Now sometimes I do get this buffering, and if you go back here, it pops up quickly. Okay, this is tracking IR at early morning, which it was very early in the morning. So yeah, it was 4:23 in the morning. Now this here is 4:35 in the morning with the spotlight on, and you can see that the spotlight works excellent. It lights up the whole place. Now it would go further, except for the overhead on the lanai is blocking it. Now my granddaughter just turned on the patio lights. You can see the excellent colors. So this is opening up the app, the Foscam app. This is a screen recording on my phone. So here is my 3 cameras. And as I said before, I will be getting a 4th camera so I can fill out the grid there. So this is dragging back and forth between the 3 cameras. You want to see what's going on, you can either look at them all at once or you can double tap to get the full screen. Now when I came back to the SD8P, it didn't have a connection there, and then sometimes you get a percentage rate of it connecting. Now here it connected, and here I turned on the spotlight. And it works very well. Once in a while, like I said, I get the disconnect. Now I do count that to being in a cement reinforced house, because Wi-Fi signals are just horrendous to try to get out through a cement wall that's reinforced with rebar and cement. But you can see the pictures are good. You can see the spotlight works good. And all in all, the camera it's beautiful. This is 4K too, so you also, besides the optical zoom, in your editor you can also blow it up because it has such detail. So right now it's connecting to the camera because I'm trying to zoom and it lost its connection. So that is one of the things of being in a cement block reinforced house. It doesn't happen very often, but this is a good example of it happening. So it says videos being encrypted, and now it's connected. You can see it, and it is zooming. So that's how quick it got back to responding from not responding. And there is your optical zoom. Now, like I said, it is in 4K, so you could also blow it up greater in detail because it is such a high quality a high quality video. So that is the operation from the zoom from the app, directly touching it. Now you can set your locations so you can have like right, left, and center, which is what I did. So you just would hit the add location button, you would name it, and then you could go from location to location. So that is the SD8P Foscam, and there's my 3 locations. I had patio right, patio center, and zoom. So you would just touch one of those and it would go to its predetermined. We're going to check the sound of the audio on this alarm for this Foscam. So I'm going to activate the siren. And that is the sound from the Foscam. The siren is exceptional. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.